Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading for June the 11th to the 17th. We are going to grab a galactic card for you in a moment, but first of all, let's just call in the archangels, ascended masters, light beings, any other spirit guides, and of course our higher selves to assist us with this reading. And these are general readings, so please take what resonates and discard the rest. Okay, so Taurus, we're just going to grab a card now. This is my Galactic Heritage deck here. And then we will do a reading based on that. And homing beacon. Wow. Awesome. Taurus. So let's just quickly read here from the book. And I've actually just opened straight to the page, which is a good sign. Okay, in the ancient days, this is Vega. Okay, from the collective Vega. And they were offshoots of Lyra. So some of the Lyran people, Lyran beings went to Vega. Okay. In the ancient days, the Vegan mystics developed their practices as a way, to always connect with the source, or home, as they called it, using them as a homing beacon. So these practices they used as a way to connect with their source. Okay. Eventually, they no longer needed spiritual technology or spiritual processes to make this connection. They felt the source within them at all times. Isn't that interesting? You too have this ability deep within you. Learn to quiet the mind through breathing or meditation, and then just let go. As you trust in your practice, the feeling of connectedness to this source will grow and grow until it permeates every part of your life. If you need help, ask the ancient Vegan mystics to assist you. Interesting. So we're going to, I'm doing readings a little different now. So we're going to grab another card, Taurus, for you, and this is your crossing energy. So that is to do with your spiritual technologies that you are using to create that connection to source, but also your ability to connect within and to be with source more and more as time goes on. Without the use of the spiritual technologies. But many of us need these technologies, first of all, like through meditation, through setting our intent, okay, to focus our awareness on that, okay. Taurus. And I cannot believe it, but you know what? I just did an Aries reading and I pulled Temperance for you as well. So this is also for you, as it was for Aries, the card of Temperance being the creativity and your ability to alchemize. But this is deep creativity. So, and this being your crossing energy is about you using your creativity or stepping into that energy within yourself, allowing your creativity to come forward and perhaps using that as a means to connect to source, as a type of spiritual technology, if you will, that will allow you to connect to source, but also perhaps to connect within. So let's continue your reading and we'll just see what you might be using, what sorts of things you may be using at the moment to connect. Sorry, all my cards just went back to front. Upside down. Right, so let's just look at something that's happened recently that may have, I guess, kind of sparked this within you. So this is about your ability to connect within, okay, to your inner source. We all have our soul source, essence, which is always connected to source, okay. But sometimes our conscious awareness is not perceiving that, or we haven't cultivated the skills and the awareness to be able to perceive that, okay. Let's have a look here. So Taurus, you have here the Awakening card. Wow. This is going to be a really powerful reading for you, Taurus. So I'm guessing that this does say judgment, but you have just recently awakened into an awareness of your higher self. And this could be that inner wise voice, that inner observer that's being able to observe and be objective about things rather than being subjective, and, being able to, just really feel that you have this wise part of you, which is definitely part of our higher selves, and of course the source is wise as well. So that's definitely on track there. Let's have a look at something you bring from your past that could be assisting in this process as well. Wow, Queen of Cups. This is your ability to really look at your emotions, okay? To be introspective, intuitive, and creative, and spiritual. So this is awesome. So this is what you're bringing from your past, or it could be an energy that was present around you during your childhood. Perhaps this is perhaps a motherly figure, or even, a fatherly figure that has these qualities, or, perhaps extended family. But it could also be just what you are bringing, what if you've always felt that you are intuitive and creative at your center, then this is the energy that you are bringing. And maybe as a child you were very artistic or creative or intuitive, or you could sense into other people's energies what was going on, or maybe you were super sensitive, right? And that's what you're bringing forward as well, which is really great, because being intuitive, okay, is going to help you to be able to intuit, to sense within, but also to really, when you're going through those phases of meditation, to really feel in and intuitively know when you are accessing your higher self energy. Okay, so that really helps with meditation, being intuitive. Okay, helps to meditation. Let's have a look and see what is likely to unfold now for you, Taurus. Here we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a new thing, like a new project. It might be a new job, it might just be a new lifestyle, a new way of being, a new way of looking at the world, a new way of looking at yourself, a new perspective. Okay, and that is just awesome, because you have, under that you have your awakening. Okay, and here you have, your creativity and your spiritual technologies, but also your ability to, with that homing beacon, is like, that the source, or that energy, or the higher self, being able to really move towards that in your soul growth and in your spiritual development. Let's look at here an opportunity that might be coming up for you, Taurus. This is the Seven of Pentacles. The 7 is a great number. I always think of that as being quite a spiritual number. A number of change as well. So shifting energies, okay. And of course, the 7 of Pentacles is about consolidating, looking at, the merits of something, and maybe the disadvantages of pursuing something, and the pros and cons, basically. So this is going to, give you an opportunity to, this is also creative, because we have pentacles and they are creative, bringing things into physical manifestation, so that element of earth. So you're going to have an opportunity to bring something into the physical, in terms of your spiritual, or your spiritual technologies, your spiritual, creative, intuitive self. You're going to have an opportunity to somehow bring that to physical, to the third dimension, okay, into physical reality. And it will also, you might also be going through some thinking about and some evaluation on how you're going to do that and what would be the best course of action. Okay. Yeah, let's look at some other inner things going on for you. Yeah, this is like your inner desires and wishes. You really just want to take that leap of faith and just really, this is the Fool, always a card of source, the element of air. So it's really about consciousness and just taking a leap into, perhaps a new state of consciousness, or really exploring that as something that you'd like to look into. And that's how you're feeling. And usually the Fool is, feeling delight, fun, spontaneity, just willing to try something, okay? And I'm guessing that's kind of deep down what you're feeling, Taurus, is that you are really just wanting to try something new, okay? And this has just jumped out of my hand. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, which of course is that thing about timing, the cycle coming around. And yeah, it's time basically for everyone to get connected to their inner soul and source connection, and also high frequency spirit guides. And this is really it's just saying that it's just time for you. The environment around you, a lot of people around you are doing this. And yeah, So, and I think collectively this is what's happening for a lot of us as well. Let's just look now at something which you may feel is holding you back, or it could be something that you are really aiming for long term. Okay, I think this is what you're aiming for long term, and that is a spontaneity, okay, being in your power and a masterful energy. This is the King of Wands. It can be a spontaneous type of energy, but also passionate, okay, and having direction. This looks like he's just being in playful energy here, but obviously being a king, there's some management that goes on, and maybe he's looking after things or looking after people, you know, something like that. But this could just be about you mastering your direction, mastering your ability to direct your passion into whatever area or avenue you're wishing to direct that into. And we were talking about spiritual technology, and the thing is that the wands is the suit of the spirit as well, about being inspired, okay? So it could be that you're going to be inspired long-term to activate your spiritual passion, okay, your technologies, whatever it is that you're using to assist yourself to come into connection with your source and spirit. And perhaps you're going to be helping others to do that as well, because the kings are always that's space holders, so they do hold space for people to allow them to develop and grow as well. Okay, let's just have a look and see what the best course of action at the moment. You're probably already doing a lot, Taurus, but this is just another suggestion of something you can do or look into. This is the Knight of Cups. So this is about being that cup bearer. Here we have the Queen of Cups. So this is about you bringing in that regeneration of inspiration, creativity, perhaps offering that to others, moving forward with, you know, love and compassion for others as well. And perhaps, yeah, traveling or moving to new areas and offering your assistance, whatever that is. The Knight of Cups, depends if it's like a love reading. It can be a bit of a caution sometimes about, you know, that he's just kind of a charmer and it's kind of only after one thing and just wants to kind of woo people in a kind of a false kind of way or a selfish kind of way. But I don't think that's the case here. This is about genuine coming with a chalice or like a holy grail type of thing, a chalice full of, you know, really special life-giving water that's going to really help others as well. Yeah. So we could actually quickly clarify a couple of things here for you. We will clarify that Knight of Cups right now for you, Taurus. And yeah, but generally, yeah, you're moving into a very spiritual time, awakening into your inner abilities, your gifts, and you're really just wanting to jump into that and look into it, okay? And yeah, so the Ten of Swords has just literally jumped out of my hand, but that is the end of the old cycle, okay? And here we have, yeah, this was the cycle card. So this is signifying a new phase, okay? We're not, in this image, we're not dwelling on the fact that the swords are in here. Apologise for my cat, it's at the front. Yeah, so this is a new cycle, okay? And yeah, so you will be becoming, basically tapping more into your spiritual self more and more. And yeah, I don't know that there's anything else we need to clarify. Let's look at the, we could look at the King of Wands. Okay, I have just fed the cat. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it, if you can hear that. Okay, let's clarify the King of Wands. Oh, the Sun. Okay. Yeah, so this is about you moving into confidence, moving into connection with your inner empowerment, your own inner central sun, which is our heart chakra and our solar plexus, okay? And, you know, the heart-mind connection as well. This is about moving into your empowerment, and this is probably a great card to end on here for you, Taurus. So this is, you know, not only are you mastering things physically, but in the celestial and, you know, galactic realms, you'll be moving into a greater awareness of that as well. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that's been helpful. And yeah, I mean, you are, you know, this is your creativity here, and you're moving into some spiritual technologies here, but, you know, connecting into yourself and to spirit. And you have, you know, your beautiful awakening card here, and you have your intuition, your sensitivity really is going to be really helpful for you to help tune in, okay? And yeah, you also have the Page of Pentacles. This is the new start, okay? And you're willing to jump into that. That's how you're really feeling at the moment. And, you know, it is the end of a cycle, and that's, you know, starting a new cycle, okay? Signified by both of these cards. So, yeah, I wish you well with that, Taurus. It sounds really awesome. It looks fantastic. And, yeah, I hope you have a great day and awesome week, and I will catch you again soon. Bye for now.